I've been spending a lot of time over on the Chemehuevi Indian Reservation. It's like really beautiful. I just like Indian reservations. I think I grew up with a real fantasy about Native Americans and, and all of that, and that influenced me really strongly. And I had I've done a lot of like Nipi Chinupa ceremonies with a couple shaman from, or not shaman, but medicine men from Lakota tribe. So like was really kind of a part of that culture to a degree in my teens a lot, and have just a real love for Native people in general. You know, like, yeah, there's kind of a romanticism, I suppose.
How do they react to you?
Great. Yeah.
They don't see you as naive and silly white guy?
No, because I'm not naive anymore. You know, like when I was a teenager, I was 16 and wide-eyed and wondrous. So like people, when you're curious about people, genuinely curious about people, they really open up to you. And I feel that that's how it's a real skill as a traveler, from making friends, especially when you can't communicate with words. Yeah. You know, it ends up being, but you know, you sit down how they sit, you eat with your hands how they eat, you don't like be weird about it, you know, and they appreciate that. And you know, and then Grandpa pulls out his homemade whiskey and you drink it and it's like fucking fire. And he's waiting for your reaction and you're like, whoa, and then then all of a sudden you're best friends, you know? So like I think that's a real important skill, to not a skill but a quality to travel with that. I'm really curious about people in general, and when I'm here in the States, I see LA everywhere I go. I see it as a tourist. You know, I'm imagining it from the way a native person might see this, and all of these people, and some people that might be just total douchebag stereotypes that are really annoying. I see them as like, wow, you're a real person. You're like, I can't believe you exist. You know, I think that you're only in movies, so I can appreciate that, even though that someone might be really annoying. But especially when you visit cultures, that there's like a humility in that, and so it's helped me a lot.
Yeah, I think you're right. That openness is the key to traveling well.